Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the week 222 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, go through all the character ships, mods, Datacrons, whatever we're doing for the account so that y'all can follow along. Please remember, as we get started, use your like saber, get that like button out of here. It does help me, it helps the channel, and I would appreciate if you could do that for me. Also, subscribe, notification bell, those things all help. Plan for the week is to get Starkiller. Talon was the last character that we needed to get up to Relic 5. There's some of the older content that I've never been able to get to when building this account, so here we go. Finally going to get Starkiller. Alright, Relic 5. The mods in these characters are pretty mediocre. I've got good mods in my good teams, but most of these characters aren't currently part of a really good team, so I just decided to try the event with the mods that were on the characters and see if I could do it. The Mara Jade part of it, not too bad. Got through it pretty easily. Talon, same thing. We just go through here with Talon. And it looks like the whole time it looks like she's about to die. But we keep healing up, and in the end it's not a problem. First try, no issues even with bad mods. Dash Rendar's Relic 7 for other reasons, so he's a little bit higher relic, but same kind of thing. We just go through this little sequence really quickly, get to the end boss. We've saved our stun move. We stun him a couple times, and yeah, one try again. Off we go. Then the next one is Kyle Katarn, and I did it just with whatever I had on him as well. And I tried to kill Nihilus first here, and it wasn't working, so then I changed tactics here, and we got Nihilus and Treya dead, but then couldn't kill Scion. So I said, okay, well, maybe we actually have to give good mods to these characters. So I took the mods off of Galactic Legend Rey, which are high offense and reasonably good speed, and we just went through this with better mods on Kyle Katarn. He's only Relic 5, so he's not over-reliced for this. And then for this particular one, I decided I was going to kill Scion first, since he seemed very hard to kill as the last character. So there we go. Killed Scion first, killed Nihilus, killed Treya, victory. So just needed a little bit better mods for that one. And then the Starkiller part of the event, the last phase. I went through this, and you know, you just got to build up your stacks and try to get to the ult. But I kept dying. Time and time and time again. So I said, okay, well, there's got to be some trick to this, right? So what I decided to do was, it seemed like the basic attack was stacking things better than the rest. So I just did a run here where I just did the basic over and over again. Just basic, 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 basic. And yeah, finished it. No problem. So no tech. No targeting. I didn't do anything special. I just, every time Starkiller was offered a turn, I did the basic. That's it. We got to the ult and got victory. So I don't know if there's supposed to be some logic or tactic to that. But yeah, smashing basic seems to have solved it for me. So not too much problem getting through the Starkiller event. Was able to gear up to gear 13, no problem. Had all the materials to relic the character, no problem. So straight to Relic 5, and then I'm out of signal data. Of course, I'd love to get him higher relic levels, but that's all the signal data I've got for this week. So we run through and we put all of the normal skills on him, and then I look at all these skills, and I feel like the Omicron for his one passive that activates like all of the Starkiller stuff is a must-have. So I put that Omicron on, but not the other stuff. I gave him his 2 Zetas, 1 Omicron, and then stopped there. Mods for the week, working on some gray mods here, getting some stuff that doesn't work out. I typically slice these mods, the 4 and 5 speed mods. I slice them once, and if we hit speed, we're interested, we keep going. And if we miss, then, you know, oftentimes that's it. We'll stop. If it's an 11 speed mod or 10 speed mod, we'll take it to purple. But I'm just looking for good high potential mods out of gray. All right, so here we've got a protection arrow with offense. We get a couple speed rolls. We get another speed roll. By the time it's gold, it's got 18 speed. That puts it at 19 at 6 dots. And then we get another roll for 23. So that's a decent mod. Protection main stat on an offense arrow is not ideal, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Somebody who needs protection on the main stat there could use it. We got a couple in the blue and green here that I try. Not to much success. And then down here is 9 speed stuff. So there's one here that I do want to try even at 9 speed. But it doesn't work out, so I move on to purple and gold. We've got this square here that's got 16 speed on 3 rolls. So we decide to take that up, and we get 2 hits on it pretty quickly and end up with a 26 speed mod. So that's nice. Here we've got one 21 speed, and we try to take it all the way up to 6 dot gold. We calibrate twice, and we don't get what we want. But 21 speed has potential to be really good, so I do calibrate this one a 3rd time, but still don't get it. So, yeah, but if 21, if I hit even 4, it'd be a 25 speed mod, so that would be good. So here's Starkiller modded. I got him up to 294 speed, which is, I mean, it's okay. 78, 76 damage, it's really low, but of course he's only Relic 5, so if he was Relic 7 or 8, then those numbers would be much higher. Datacrons for the week. We had to farm up some Datacrons because I didn't have any blank ones, so I had to go in real quick and grab a couple of those. And we're looking for light side mechanics here. I'm always out of light side Datacrons when I play Grand Arena. So we're just looking for light side mechanics that are decent. Don't really care so much about the Rebel part of it. We've got several Rebel Crons already, but we just need, you know, some of the 3rd level light side mechanics would be good. We get Captain Han Solo here, so I don't know that that's that useful. But the stats in this Datacron turn out quite nice. We've got armor penetration and offense and some crit chance up top, but quite a lot of good offensive stuff. We reroll the resistance penetration and get even more offense. So that's a really good Datacron for offense and armor penetration. We can use that for like a Bane Datacron or something like that. Get Padawan Sabine Wren on this one, and we'll keep Padawan Sabine Wren. We do plan to have an Ahsoka team someday. I don't know if it'll be done while this Datacron set is still relevant, but there's no reason to re-roll it. Here I try to get a little better stats on the light side, mechanics down low. We do a couple re-rolls. Build another Datacron here. We get some offense and potency, more light side stuff that I'm looking for. A bunch of crit chance that's not that exciting, but then that's it. I'm out of materials for the week. So that's going to be all the stuff that actually there was one more update to the account that I didn't record, which was giving Emperor Palpatine his 2nd Zeta, because I had never done that. So we did end up applying 3 Zetas, 2 to Starkiller and 1 to Palpatine this week. So week 222, we're up to 10.76 million galactic power. I had to adjust my relic count. I realized that back when they had the Tusken pack, I adjusted for the Tuskens, but somebody had gifted me the Jawa pack, and I did not include that. So I adjusted my relics to 211. That's the amount currently in the count. 180 Zetas, 40 Omicrons, 11.2 mod scores, the same as it's been. It's showing us having one more 20 to 24 speed mod and then 2 more at 25 speed. GAC, we're still in Kyber 3. We got pushed back down to Kyber 3. Ezra Exile, week 224. There's the mod chart and the mod analysis. I really do have a lot of like 9, 10, and 11 speed mods. You see there's huge bars right there in the middle. I probably need to clean out some of my 9 speed mods that didn't work out. I end up not getting rid of those too often because I end up using them on lesser characters. But it's getting to the point where almost every character in the game has mods in them now. So I probably need to knock down my inventory of 8 and 9 speed mods at some point. Next week's farming plan, we're doing Sabine twice, Shin, Merrick, Tai Dagger, and Huyang. So 6 hard farms, quite a big batch of hard farms for the week each day. Punishing 1 in fleet plus whatever materials I need for making relics. Cantina, we're doing signal data, mod energy 4 and 3 as usual. And then the refresh strategy is back to 3 on everything. I've dropped off my extra energy refresh for Cairo and seems to be okay for now, so we'll leave that alone. The relic list, we crossed off Starkiller, and Ezra Exile is next on the list. Unfortunately, I looked at the amount of shards that I'll get from the Conquest pass, and it won't be enough to finish out Ezra. I'll end up like 3 shards short. So I won't be able to get him until I get the payout box for Conquest, and then he'll be unlocked. So I'll have Ezra Bridger, but I won't have him next Saturday for my update. So what I'll do, I'll just save materials next week. I won't relic anything or spend any of those materials. And then when I get him the next week, I should be able to take him straight up on relics. And hopefully I'll have the Omicrons for him and Zetas and all the stuff that I need to get him going right away. So we'll look forward to that once Conquest ends. Starkiller team is... oh boy, it's a budget Starkiller team for sure, my goodness. So I did have to put that second Zeta on Palpatine because I feel like without that he has such a low survivability. So... we put that on him. Starkiller, 2 Zetas, 1 Omicron, Rey, no Zetas, Ben, no Zetas, Marjade, no Zetas. So what's missing on the team? No Visas Mar. Visas Mar is like literally, I think, like level 1 for me. I've never put any effort in. So we've got Jedi Training Rey in here, just filling that slot for the unaligned Force user light side. So no Visas Mar, so there's no resurrection on the team. There's only 1 Omicron for Starkiller for now, and we don't have the Zeta on his donut ability. Relic 5 on Starkiller, so he's pretty low damage. We don't have a Zeta on Mara Jade, Old Ben. No Zetas at all. She's got 3 of them, but we've got none on JTR. So she's literally just kind of a lump to be there and maybe clear some... she can use her ability to clear a taunt or something like that. That'll be the extent of her usefulness on this team. But yeah, so it's definitely a budget team. But if we look at Mara Jade, I have okay mods on Mara Jade. We got her speed up to 339. When I was modding her, I felt like the mods were pretty mediocre. Like I wasn't putting that good of mods. She's got, I think, a really good cross. And then the rest of the stuff is kind of, it's okay. But she ended up at 339 speed, which isn't bad. That'll put her at 409 for the comp. So that's acceptable. And then her potency is at 105. So I definitely wanted that to be over 100. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there has published what the target is, and maybe it's much higher than 105. But that's what I was able to do with the speed set and a potency set and a potency main stat and call it good enough. Starkiller, we got to 294 speed. The attack on this guy right now is 78-76, which is nothing to write home about at Relic 5. But these are decent mods, I would say. B on a scale of S tier going down. I would say he's got B tier mods on, so they're pretty good. And once he gets higher relic levels, we should be in decent shape on Starkiller for damage. Palpatine, I got him up to 72,000 protection and 81.5% potency. So I did take away quite a bit of his potency that I had on him. And some people would probably wonder, why I just don't have more potency mods on him. But I really like, I mean, if you're trying to keep a character alive, those defense sets help a lot. So I gave him one potency set and a couple defense sets. His speed is kind of sad. It's 257. And without Mara Jade's Zeta to boost his turn meter, I don't know if this is going to work. So anyway, the moral of the story is I'm going to see. I'm just going to take this team in. I'm going to play it against Ray. I don't think it'll beat Ezra Exile. I'm taking Malicos off of defense as well. So maybe, you know, if I do see the Exile team, maybe I'll try something with Malicos and Starkiller in the same team. But we'll have to see how that all works out. So if I can get this budget Starkiller team to work, and I have a cheap solution to Ray, that's great. If it doesn't work, then, you know, I'll just have to put the Zeta on Mara Jade, put maybe more Omicrons onto Starkiller, and Relic people to higher Relic level. Relic Starkiller up for sure. But before I do any of that, I'm going to see if it works. Seems logical to me. And we've got other stuff to build, so let's see if we can make this work with the budget version of Starkiller. Jedi Training Ray is just sad. It's just sad. No Zetas at all. All right, that's going to wrap up the update for week 222. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to my channel to see more of my stuff in the future. Use the notification bell so you know when I'm doing my live streams. I currently do 3 live streams a week for GAC, and then I do a Monday night stream where I just hang out and work on my Lex Talionis project account, and people can hang out, ask questions, talk to me, whatever. Hope to see you at one of those streams. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next Holocron.